using a tool. Hey, Karina in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good morning. Double tap that screen on FB. Say hi, Jerusha. Yes, hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. Let me know you're in the building. Yes, as always, we're walking and talking. I am on the treadmill, but I'm going to teach you how to grow your business using social media. I'm going to teach you strategies that you can implement today. I'm going to share with you things that you need to do on a consistent basis to see more success. And so if you're struggling online, you don't know the purpose of being online, you don't know why people are on here, you don't know how they're making the money, then you might want to listen in. Okay. You might want to go ahead and follow, because I share actionable business skills, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling, all the things that you need to grow a business online. Now, if you're joining me for the very first time and you're like, who is this girl? How can she show me? How can she show me how to be successful? Let me tell you how I can show you. First of all, as a sales and marketing coach for over 20 years, I've trained thousands over the years, helped them build their organization and their businesses, develop leaders. In my very first company, I went to the top 1%, and earned all the things, the trips, the diamonds, the cars, transitioned online and started crushing this online space and sharing what I know for sure, created my own business, Pretty People Incorporated. And then that way I get to share with you strategies and systems that actually work for you to grow online and offline. So I create what I call double threats, baby. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag Pretty People, hashtag Pretty People if you want to be a double threat. You want to be able to build your business online and offline. And so, yes. And so I've been able to dominate my space and being able to share with you and others how to grow in my, through my 3-day ride business course, through my ebooks and my coaching. My 6-month coaching program is just, oh my gosh, 6 months, right? Of being able to be connected to someone who can show you how to scale your business. So my 6-month coaching program is what you want to be a part of. You can grab any of the courses and ebooks, but when we have that time together, you're going to see results. So I'm super excited. Perry Winkle in the building. Hey, how you doing, Perry Winkle? Good to see your beautiful faces. Double tap that screen. Say, hey, Jerusha. My first goal on TT is 5,000 hearts. So if you're on TT, double tap that screen to 5,000. And then you want to get your rose and your daily heart me. If you're on the FB, all you got to do is support with the stars. It says send a gift in stars. So we want stars on the FB. And then you can subscribe to my YT. Is that helpful? Yes or yes? President is in the building. How you doing? We're discussing how you're going to have more visibility on social media with your business. We're discussing how to grow online. Yes, thank you so much. We're discussing how to grow online in 2026. And so if you've been struggling in 2025, yes, this is the page for you. So please make sure you follow. We're going to get 25 new followers doing this live. So thank you, Jerusha. I appreciate you. Yes, I appreciate you too. Good to see your beautiful faces. God is good. God is good and all the time. Yes. So let's go, pretty people. Quinso is in the building. How you doing? Thank you so much for double tapping that screen. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, we definitely want to hit 5,000 hearts on TT. It's pretty easy. Just double tap the screen. We got this. We got this. We use tools. Oh, I forgot to turn on one of my tools. Well, I got to turn it on. I got to turn on this tool. 1 second. Let me turn on this tool because it has been helpful to me. So we're going to turn on this quick tool to help me engage with my audience. And so this is why I said systems do work, but you got to be willing to use the systems. And so I am willing to use systems that help me grow my audience. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I turned on the system. Oh, man, I do want to pull y'all up a little bit over here on TT. Hold on. Just a smidgen. Is that better? Yeah. That way I don't have to look down so much. Jocelyn in the building. If you're not following, make sure you follow. We're going to have a great live. I'm going to be walking and talking, and I'm going to teach you how to build your business and grow your business using online. Yes, online social media. Yes, online starting conversations. Online putting out content. Yes. Good to see you. Alex is in the building. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Say, hey, Jerusha. Listen, I speak back. Don't be strangers. Let me know where you reside. Let's get into it. Let me know what city you reside. I need a great note taker. Whenever I teach, I give homework. So I need a note taker. I need a great note taker in Chicago, New York. Tell me where you are from in the chat. DC, yes, South Carolina, Ohio. Where are you from? Put it in the chat. Let me know, where are you from, so you can be my virtual assistant and you'll be able to help me. Yes, keeping it real in the building. Hey, keeping it real. Denise is in the building. Hey, Denise, how you doing? So we're talking about how to grow your business on social media and using tools and systems. And I'm going to share my system with you as well. So yes, first things first, we got to be healthy and wealthy. So if you follow me, you always know I utilize my time. I'm a professional time thief. So I'm going to walk on the treadmill and I'm going to teach at the same time. We're walking and talking. And so that's how we're going to get our steps in for the day. And so if you follow me, you already know we get in 15 to 20,000 steps every day. And I do this by going live with you guys and sharing actionable business skills and tools and hacks. And so today we're going to talk about growing that business. Thank you so much. You have a business. Say thank you to Risha. All right, here. Excuse me. All right, is everything good? Yes. So let me tell you something I used to wonder. I used to wonder why so many people are at the top. I used to be like, oh man, there's so much money. There's an unlimited amount of people. There's an unlimited amount of resources. There's an unlimited amount of money. Why is it only 1% is at the top? Why do so few people rise to the top? Why do so few people contribute at a high level? I used to wonder this all the time. Why are most people comfortable with the status quo? Why is it that most people are negative? Why is it that most people have a scarcity mentality? I used to wonder all these things as I was growing my businesses. I'm thinking, yes, let's all get it. We can all win. Why do so many people choose the chair of compromise instead of the chair of commitment? And you know why? I believe that is because commitment requires more of you. When you're committed, you got to do things more. You got to stretch yourself. Commitment requires you to play full out every single day, not just when it's convenient. So what I realized in asking my own self the question, why is it that it's only 1% that's doing good? Whether it's on TT, whether it's on FB, whether it's on IG, why is it that the 1% rule the world? Most people, right, they want to be comfortable and not committed. Write that down. Say, business coach, hey, Sapphire in the building. How you doing, chef? How you doing, gorgeous? Commitment, write this down. Commitment requires you to play full out every single day, not just when it's convenient. And so it's hard to find people who are committed. It's easy to find people who are interested because everybody's interested in being a multimillionaire. Everybody's interested in losing weight. Everybody's interested in being an influencer. Everybody's interested. You're interested. I'm not looking for just interested. I'm looking for committed. You do it when it's hard. You do it when it's challenging. You do it when you don't feel like it, when you're not motivated. Those are the people that I'm always looking for. Let me tell you something. My son, he runs track, football, basketball. He plays all the sports, right? So one time at a track meet over the weekend, doing this high jump event, he said his leg was hurting. And he's like, oh, my leg is hurting. Okay, and so the last jump, he jumped probably over 5.5 feet or something like that. And then he wanted to quit before the next jump. And I said to him, can you walk? He said, yes. Can you run? He said, yes. Can you jump? He said, yes. I said, you made a commitment to yourself, to the team, to the school, to show up and to play full out. You don't quit because it's uncomfortable. You're not hurt. You don't quit because you don't feel like it. You play full out or go home. You're going to jump again. And so here's the lesson. You will never keep your commitment if you value convenience. It was convenient for him to quit because it was cold. My leg hurt. You're not hurt. You just don't want to do it because it's not convenient for you right now. See, you exercise when it's convenient. You show up to practice when it's convenient. You work your business when it's convenient. You pray. You pray when it's convenient. Okay? Let your lights go off. Okay? Suddenly, you know how to pray every single day. When you are committed, you accept no excuses, only results. And so I told my son, you're going to go jump again. He made it to the next round. See, you always had it in you. You just didn't want to be stretched. You always had it. You have the skill set. You have the skill set to be successful online. And so my son jumped again. He made it. Sometimes you will do it hurt. Sometimes you're going to do it scared. Sometimes you're going to cry about it. You're going to be upset about it. You're going to be disappointed. You're going to be mad. You're going to be sad. All of those emotions are a part of the process, but you do it anyway. This is the thing. Somebody said this to me and I never forgot it. Write this down. Divine is in the building. A person's actions will always show you what their words won't. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. A person's actions will always show you what their words won't. And my mother used to say, my mother old school, she said, you got two tongues, okay? And they're going in different directions. That means you're saying one thing out your mouth with your tongue, but your tongue in your shoes is going in a different direction. You doing something else, baby. You doing something else. You talking too much. I want to be successful. I want to be an influencer. I want to be a multimillionaire. Baby, you're just using that tongue just to be talking, to hear yourself talk. Put it into action. Stop making excuses for your inaction. A part of the problem is that's why still 1% of people who do well, you make excuses. Excuses are lies we tell ourselves. That's why I tell my clients inside my course is you need systems. Why systems matter in social media or period. This is why most people don't grow online, because they don't have a system. Systems keep you committed. Systems keep you committed because they work. I don't care if you online, offline, successful people have systems. They rely, they don't rely on motivation. They rely on the system, the consistency, because motivation comes and goes. Motivation, baby, you wake up, I don't feel motivated. I don't feel motivated to get in these 15, 20,000 steps, but I'm getting them in. But I'm doing it anyway. Systems show up every single day. This is my system. Show up on a live, walk, talk. This is a system for me. This is a system. It works for me. Clutch Coach is in the building. How you doing? This is my system. You show up on a live, walking and talking, walking and talking. You kill two birds with one stone. You go live for visibility. You go live for marketing. Yes, you go live. Yes, thank you so much. And then guess what? I get my workout in at the same time. You have to make it work for you, whatever that looks like. But I'm committed to the process. The process hurts. If you want to grow your audience on social media, you don't need just talent, right? You need to be so consistent that you don't have to think about it. You don't need to go viral, even though it's great to go viral. I have about 4 videos that are going viral on FB. And none of them are business videos. They're just videos, right? Motivational videos. And so you don't know what's going to go viral, what the audience is going to love. And so you're just going to put out good, valuable, shareable, savable content. You don't need fancy equipment to get started. You just need to get started. Self-Wealth is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Sherry in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Kenny in the building. How you doing? Raymond in the building. How you doing? Say hi, Jerusha. MK in the building. How you doing? Say hi, Jerusha. Double tap the screen if you're just not coming in hot. We're showing you how to grow online in 2026 with systems that work. My number one fan is in the building. How you doing? Number one fan hair specialist is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Okay. You don't need big systems or super expensive systems, but you need simple systems you can repeat. Now, whether that is a system that you're doing it manually yourself, like right now, I'm controlling all the buttons myself. I am walking on the treadmill doing it myself. However, if you text me, right? If you text me, my number's on my profile, the word RIDE, RIDE, my system is going to kick in. You see? So there are certain things. Yes, thank you so much. Grand Rising. There are certain things you're going to have to do yourself, and there are things your system can do for you. Everybody that's super successful have systems working with them. So let me show you some free systems you can use, okay, for my beginners who are just getting started. I got you. If you have a business, put the word business. You're a newbie. Let me know in the chat. So I'm going to share with you both. In my course, I show you free ways to do it, then I show you paid ways to do it. First of all, you got to have a daily visibility system. That's free. Yes, Miss Hair Specialist has a business. For all my beginners who said 2026 is when I'm going to be serious. 2026 is when I'm going to be committed. 2026, okay, this is for you. Say you don't have a CRM. Say you don't pay for any tools and apps yet. Your daily visibility system is free. It's you showing up. Everybody has a smartphone. If you're not making money from the smartphone, you have a dumb phone. And so I don't want you to have a dumb phone. We're going to use that phone, which is a tool to make you that shmonies, to make you some monies, okay? So this is a non-negotiable habit that you need to do every single day in order for you to be seen on social media. This is non-negotiable. This is only for the people that's serious, okay? And it's free, okay? And listen, you can't think you're going to be super successful with all free tools. You're going to have to put in the sweat equity and the money. You're going to have to invest in yourself. But if you're just getting started, I got you. Here's how you're going to do it for more visibility online. Obviously, you have to show up marketing your product, your service, your opportunity. You're going to post 3 to 5 times a day. You're going to show up. And when I say post, I do not mean post just selfies. I mean marketing. Market your product. Okay, tell me the benefits about your product. Show me transformations about your product. Give me testimonials from your product. That's valuable, shareable, savable content. Then you can throw in some lifestyle content, walking on the treadmill, lifestyle content, eating lunch in the middle of the day or going to the spa. That's great. You want to make sure you have a variety of different types of content. It's simple, it's easy, it's doable. In your stories, you're going to have 6 to 12 stories a day. Today is only the 8th. Okay, we're only 8 days in. You can start today. You're going to be posting 6 to 12 stories. Oh my gosh, Jerusha, how do I do that? Anything you can think of, any recordings that you do, post it in your stories. If it's a television show that you're watching, post it in your stories. If you saw Tyler Perry's Sisters last night and you got opinions about it, post it in your stories. So your stories is the behind the scenes that people don't see. The stories is personal. The stories go away in 24 hours. So if they didn't catch it in 24 hours, they're not going to catch it. Okay, all your cute pictures, put it in your stories. You're going to do 6 to 12 stories every day. Now, I know for some people, they're like, oh my gosh, that's too much. That's too much. I can't do it. Okay, remember we talked about committed and interested. There are people who are committed to doing the work, and there are people who are just interested. If it happens, it happens. But there are people who are like, okay, what do I need to do to make sure it happens? Guy Goes is in the building. How you doing, Guy Goes? If you're listening to the sound of my voice on TT, you got to double tap that screen. We want education to go viral. Okay, I want to see you win. So, good Lord, in order for that to happen, guess what? We got to double tap the screen. If you ain't tapping, you capping. And then want to share the broadcast. Hold my nose down if you're on TT. A screen is going to pop up. Share it with 10 of your besties. If you're on FB, tag your business bestie right now. If you're on IG, share the broadcast right now. Let's go. I don't want to be the best kept secret. You want to know how to get online business? You want to know how to have an unlimited amount of leads? You want to know how to grow? This is how you're going to do it. Thank you so much for sharing the broadcast. Now, here's what most people won't tell you. After you're posting 3 to 5 times a day with valuable, shareable, savable content, you're going to post 6 to 12 stories every day. Here's the part that you're going to give me an excuse, but this is for the people who are committed. You're going to leave 5 comments on other people's content. Now, I would leave 10. But to start off with beginners, you want to leave 5 comments on other people's content. And I want 5 good sentences, okay? We want good sentences, not just an emoji. I said commenting, right? I want sentences, paragraphs, dissertations. I want you to stand out. Remember, I said we're different. I'm different. I'm different. So therefore, I'm going to show up different than everybody else. I want you to see that I commented. So I'm going to leave a full sentence. When you do that, the algorithm loves it. But more importantly, the person is going to read it. So if I wanted to connect with hair specialist, I already know I could go to her page, love on her page. I'm going to leave a comment. And that comment could be something as simple as, what city are you in? Because I'm going to fly wherever you are to get my hair done. I know you're going to answer. It's not a question. Oh, I wonder. I'm not wondering. You're going to for sure say, oh, I'm in blank city. You're going to tell me when I travel, I like to know, if I have a hairstylist in every city that I could shout out on my page, I would love that. What city are you in? Boom, she's going to tell me. See, it's all about what you're asking. I'm a great question asker. And so inside my courses, I give my clients workbooks. In this workbook, it tells them exactly how to start conversations, how to comment, how to get results from their conversations that convert to cash. Now, I know for a fact Miss Hairstylist is going to answer. She's like, I am in Ohio. When you coming? I already know. I'm building a quick relationship. That's called building rapport. I already know I'm in there. I'm in there like swimwear. But most people, I've been in the building, how you doing? Don't take the time to do a comment that asks a question so the person can respond. So Miss Hairstylist can tell you, if I commented on one of her posts and I said, hey, what city are you in? When I'm in your city, I'm going to come get my hair done. She said, listen, true story. She said, I'm in Chicago. You're giving me so much information for growth. You see what I'm saying? She's going to tell me. And this is just an example, but my example is real, right? It's something that I do. It's something that I know works. I only share what I know for sure. What I know for sure is if you want to build a quick relationship with anybody on this app, all you have to do is be different. Different meaning go to their page, love on their page, and leave a sentence and ask a question. Ask a question about their content. Ask a question about them. See if they don't answer. You know why they have time to answer? Because most people aren't doing it. It's not like other people are asking good questions. Only my clients are asking good questions because they have my workbook. They work with me and they're asking good questions and they're getting good results. They're building their clientele. They're building it because they're asking the right questions to the right people. Thank you so much. How you doing? Thank you so much. Get your daily heart me. If you're coming in hot, we have this goal up here. We got to reach on TT. Let me pin the goal. Damn, there's a goal. We got to pin the goal. So that's it. You got it? Now you're going to do this on every platform. I said 5 comments on other people's content. Yes, you're going to do it on all the platforms. FB, IG, TT. I follow the FIT method, FIT. FB, IG, TT, FIT, FIT. Okay, so when I say FIT, that's what I mean. Now, of course, you're going to use tools. Your phone is a tool. Use it. Visibility creates familiarity, right? So this is the thing. If I continue to show up like this and you are seeing me, that's visibility. Now you're creating what? Familiarity. You feel like we know each other. We besties at this point. The moment you keep continuing to see somebody's content, you feel like you know them. You like them. You trust them. You'll buy from them. That's what visibility does. Familiarity creates that trust. You see me long enough. You hear me long enough. You trust what I'm saying because it's valuable and it works. And trust creates what? Conversations. That's why it would be easy for me to conversate with any of you that's watching. Make sense? Yes or yes. That's called a system. My systems work. I say this every live. There's no secrets to success, only systems to success. Systems work. Now, let me give you the acronym for system. Write this down. I need a note taker in every state. All right? I need you to comment and tell me what state you're in. You're going to be my virtual assistant for the day. Okay. What city? I know Chicago in the building. I know North Carolina, Ohio in the building. Tell me where. We got New York in the building. Okay, we got New York in the building. Yes, I said Ohio. We got Ohio. I got you. DC in the building. Let me know where you reside. Put it in the chat. Let me know.
Your systems work.
My systems work. Miss Hairstylist said my systems work. Yes, they do. There's no secrets, only systems. Y'all better get into it. You can do it yourself manually starting off. Then you're going to pay for a tool to help you out. Once you start getting 50, 75, 100 customers, you're not going to be able to do it by yourself. You're going to need a system to help you, right? And so I'm telling you that it works. I actually guarantee my courses, my ebook, my coaching, I guarantee it. All right. So here you go. Step number 2, and you growing your online business. I got my note takers. Yes or yes. Okay, great. Let me see who's over here. Hold on, FB. You can give stars if you're getting value. That's how you do it on FB. It says you can support right there. You give stars. If you're on TT, you just double tap the screen. My first goal is 5,000 if you're on TT. Make sense? Yes or yes. Okay, great. You got it? Now, let's talk about number 2. The comment is to connect. That's a system. When you are commenting, that's an instant connection. So if you just put your website in somebody's comments, boo, people don't want just your links. If you just say, hey, here's my t-shirts. Hey, here's my lashes. Here's my lotion. Here's my moisturizing oil, whatever it is. You don't just send your website to people, send your link to people. You haven't established a relationship, a rapport. You don't know if they need it. You put the cart before the horse. You did all the things wrong. We don't want to do that to people because you don't like it. You don't like it if I just send you something. Hey, purchase this. Would you like it? It seems rude, right? Thank you so much for double tapping that screen. For nothing else on TT, double tap the screen, share the broadcast. That's what we need to do so more people can get help in growing their businesses in 2026. Now, this is pretty easy and simple. Comment to connect with the person. They're going to see it if it's a good question. Now, I didn't say anything like, hey, do you want to buy? Boo. That's not connecting with the person. That's about you. We don't want to be selfish. We want to be selfless. Write that down. Say, business coach Jerusha said, stop being selfish. Stop thinking about you. Stop thinking about your money. Start thinking about helping more people. If you help enough people get what they want, you'll always have what you want. So you're going to ask them a question about themselves. Everybody want to talk about themselves. Everybody wants to feel important. So they want to tell you about themselves. So guess what you're going to do? You're going to listen. That's why God gave us 2 ears, 1 mouth, so we can listen. We need to listen. That's the tool that you're not using. Your listening skills. Listen. You're going to comment to connect, not comment to only sell. So we don't want to get that wrong. We want to be strategic. We want to be on purpose. Because if I just sent you my coaching program and say, hey, you need to purchase this, you'd be like, wait a minute now. Right? But if I ask you a question, hey, are you leveraging and monetizing social media with your hairstyling business yet? No, not really. I make some money. Do you make the money that you want to make? No. Do you want to know how I've done it and how you can do it? Yes. Now I can put my website in front of her. Now I can put my services in front of her. I have enough information to move forward. She's expressed some curiosity. She's expressed some interest. So guess what? We get to move forward. That's how you're going to get clients every day. You're going to be interested instead of interesting. You're going to be interested in every single person. Thank you so much for double tapping that screen. We want to double tap and share the screen on TT. Our first goal is 5,000 hearts, and we need to get your daily heart need. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, there's nothing to do on IG but share the broadcast. If you're on YT, make sure you subscribe. If you're on FB, you can give some stars. It says, yes, support with the gift with stars. But TT, one thing we got to do is share the broadcast and double tap the screen. Thank you so much. Mel B in the building. Hey, Mel B, how you doing? How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see your beautiful face. All right, so let's get it on. Those are the goals that we need to reach right now. Let's get it on, pretty people. Double tap that screen till we hit 5,000. Now, and share it with your business bestie. We got this. We got this. Oh, did my thing leave out? Hold on. Thank you so much, Tall. I appreciate you. Now, stop scrolling like a consumer. Start engaging like a builder. You're the CEO. Start engaging and meeting people and being interested in people. Now, simple ways to do this. How you're going to do it. Remember, I told you, I'm a visual and auditory learner. So I teach that way where I'm going to share with you exactly what you can do in layman's term. Anybody can do it. My 10-year-old nephew will be able to do this in the way that I'm explaining it to you. I try to break it down for my beginners, or even if you are seasoned, you still need to do this. A couple of things that's mostly important. Thank you so much. Is you're going to follow people in your niche. Now, I tell my clients inside my coaching program, you want to follow at least 5 to 10 people who do exactly what you do. There's no competition. There is no competition. You are your only competition every single day. I'm fighting myself every single day. Get up, Jerusha. Go live, Jerusha. Get on your emails. Respond to all the people. Get up. I'm fighting myself. I'm my only competition. So you don't have any other person on here that's competing with you, and God is not going to give them your customers and clients and connections. So I wouldn't even worry about that. That's that scarcity mentality. It's enough for all of us. So you're going to follow 5 to 10 people in your niche. And if you don't like the word niche, people who do what you do. That's better? Okay. You're going to follow people who do exactly what you do. And the reason why you're following those people for a few reasons. First of all, to get ideas. Okay. So you can be like, oh, I could do that. And I'm going to do it like me. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to share like that. Oh, she used this tool. Okay, I can use that tool. You're going to follow those people, and you're going to learn how they are attracting their clients. You're going to learn how they are showing up on social media, their patterns. And you're going to be inspired, and you're going to start implementing some of those things. Thank you so much. Confident Coach is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Make sure you get your daily heart me and say hi, Jerusha. Yes. So you're going to follow people in your niche. When you do that, remember I said you're going to leave value-driven comments. Not just emojis, not just a like, value-driven comments. And so you're going to speak to their message. This is how people find you without you chasing them. You don't have to chase anybody. It's 4.8 billion people who use social media every single day. You open it up. And most people are spending 2 to 3 hours on social media every day throughout the day. So when I tell you, you can do 5 to 10 every day. Can you imagine if you were to leave value-driven comments on 5 to 10 people every day, the relationships that you'll build faster than somebody posting and ghosting? The relationships you'll build faster instead of just posting and praying, oh, it's happening, it's viral. This one is viral. You could just build relationships and start conversations that convert to cash. And so that's the most important part, is being human, finding out the needs of people and solving it. If somebody has a problem, I have a solution. Thank you so much for sharing the broadcast. I appreciate you. Now, when I say value-driven comments, I gave you an example earlier. Whatever the content is about, you can say something about the content and ask a question. Preach and ask a question. I promise you, do it today. When I go live, I say, make me out of a liar. My mother used to say that. Oh, thank you for my
Confident Coach for sending the chili gift.
Thank you for my chili pepper. Thank you for my chili pepper. Thank you for my chili pepper. My mother used to say, make me out of a liar. And at the time, I didn't know what that meant. I'm from the South. There's a lot of sayings, okay? And so you don't start using them until you are an adult too. And you're like, oh, my mother used to say that. Oh, my dad used to say that. My grandmother used to say that. Okay? Make me out of a liar. Go today, 5 to 10 people, and leave value-driven comments. See if they don't reply. They're going to reply because people aren't doing it. They're not here for relationships. They're here for transactions only. What they don't understand. Thank you so much for my roses.
Thanks, Confident Coach, for sending the rose gift.
What they don't understand is I'd rather have good quality people over quantity, right? If I get quality people, I'd rather have $10,000 customers than 10,000 followers who don't do anything. See, most people miss it. If you have 1,000 people right now, right? You have 1,000 people following you, friending you. Most of you have, all of you probably have more than 1,000, right? Let's just say you have 1,000. Out of that 1,000 people, if you get quality people buying from you, does it matter that you're not at 10,000? It doesn't. Even if you hit 10,000, but you're still not making $500, what's the point? The goal is you got to build relationships with the 1,000. The goal is to build relationships with the 2,000, with the 3,000, whatever your number is. As a matter of fact, put it in the comments. Let me know how many people are currently following you voluntarily. Whoever is following you or friended you, how many do you have? Put it in the chat. Hey, 411 in the building. How many? 7,000. So you had 7,000 people voluntarily just followed you. You didn't pay them to follow you. They followed you. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
And you have not made connections with how many? You got 7,000 leads. You got 7,000 opportunities, but you didn't make the connection. You didn't go comment. You didn't go love on it because you didn't want the money.
Only quality people.
Correct. Les Brown said, focus on, yes, only quality people. That's all you're focusing on. And so this is what I say, weed out the folk, keep the people. Baby, when you are getting 10,000 followers, you still got to weed out the folk, keep the people. Some people are just there to be there, or they like something, they follow everybody. So you got to weed them out. You're looking for your ideal client. You're weeding them out. You're looking for customers, clients, and connections. That's what you're looking for. I call it the 3 C's. You better write that down. Say, business coach Jerusha said 3 C's. I'm looking for 3 things: customers, clients, and connections. That's what I'm looking for.
For sending the Heart Me gift.
Thank you for my daily heart me. Thank you for my daily heart me. Yes. So on TT, they give daily heart me's. They can give gifts. On FB, all you got to do is give stars. That's how you support IG. Make sure you follow. And then, of course, if you're on the YT, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate you helping me reach my goal. One of the goals right here. Yes, we got one more goal we got to reach. Let's go, pretty people.
Thursday.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
I love a great note taker. I love a great note taker. Thank you so much. Yes, the 3 C's. That's what you're looking for on social media. Customers, clients, and connections. The 3 C's. I'm always looking for customers, clients, connections. Oh, 50%. Woo!
Mermaid gift.
Thank you for my mermaid. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You are so sweet to do that. Thank you so much. You didn't have to. Thank you so much. All right. Now, remember earlier, I said you want to comment with a question. You want to comment whatever their content is about, and then ask a good question, okay? People love to tell you about their businesses. People love to tell you about themselves. People love to tell you about their children. People love to they love to talk about themselves.
Workout.
Yes, I got to work out, walking and talking, baby. That's how we do it. That's how we win the day. So yes, that's how you got to do it. You're going to speak to their message. This is how people find you without you chasing. You don't have to beg. You don't have to chase. You don't have to, whatever you're doing, you only have to build a relationship. And that can happen instantly. And so this is free. It's powerful. You don't have to pay to do it. You just need to get to work. Now, here's what most people don't do. This is the third way that you can grow your business online in 2026. Okay? Easy system for my beginners. You gotta, the DMs is important. Now, there will be other influencers that say, I will never DM you. And that's great, right? I'm not her. I will DM you because I want to say thank you for joining the live. I will DM you because I'll say thank you for loving all my content. So that's not me. I think it's important for me to build a relationship and to acknowledge you. And the way that I acknowledge you is go to your page, love on your page, and DM you. Thank you so much for joining my live. Thank you so much, Confidence Coach, for giving me all of the emojis and hearts and helping me reach my goal. That's me building rapport. Okay? So you do with that whatever you will. But that's how I teach my clients. We're going to do what other people are not doing. We're going to be extraordinary because we're going to do extra work because we're different. That's what we're going to do. So the DMs, you can follow up. That's a simple system. It's so tricky today to trust.
It's the real person
Right,
who is
right.
DMing.
I'm so glad you say that because I'm gonna help you out. So, like she said on TT, she said it's difficult because people disguise. I got 5 people who are having accounts that are saying they're my account and they are asking people for money and people are sending them money and I'm like, that's a fake account. I get it. It's so scary when somebody's DMing you. I will never ask you for money. See, the difference is when you can tell reading the conversation whether it's a real person, but I'm gonna help you out. Hold on, because I got you, confidence coach. So one, because it's 5 other accounts
Pretty
that
people are extraordinary.
yes, pretty people are extraordinary because we do extra. We go that extra mile. The first 5 letters in extraordinary is extra. So when you are leaving a DM, one, okay, if someone has followed you, they will be able to tell that it's you. Most of the people that are, I can't even say the wrong word, that are scamming people, that right there, their language is different. The grammar is different. Like it doesn't even make sense most of the time, right? So I'm never going to tell you, send money or I'm in crypto or any of those things. However, let me tell you how you can eliminate the guessing altogether. There's this thing on your phone, on all phones, on TT, on FB, on IG. Guess what? It says voice clip. The only thing you got to do is you hear my voice. And 411 can tell you, she's in one of my clients. If I say, hey, 411, it's Jerusha, happy birthday. Thank you so much for joining the live. Can't nobody duplicate my voice. Now, I know y'all going to say AI can. No, baby. You will know that that's her. So that's how you're going to get ahead of it. So if for whatever reason the person thinks it's not you texting, there's a voice clip that you can say in your voice, hey, this is me. I know it's some craziness or whatever. DM me, blah, 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 or message me. My phone number is on my profile, whatever you're going to say to the person. But that voice clip is there for a reason. That's how you're going to avoid, right, other people trying to steal your clients, trying to make connections with people for money or whatever they're trying to do. It's unfortunate that we live in a world that we got to protect ourselves in this way. But to me, it's nothing like the voice. I'm a voice person. I'm the type of person I believe it's nothing like the voice. It connects you fast. Okay, it makes sense. Yeah. It connects you faster than anything else for you to hear my voice.
Yeah, quite unfortunate.
It's so unfortunate that we got to be battling with people who are trying to, like, there are 5 accounts. They have more followers than me, more views than me. And it's all my stuff that they did. Like, it's crazy that some of the apps don't even take it down. So if that happens, you definitely have to, of course, block them. But before you block them, report it. That's the first thing you want to do. All right, so here's what people don't do. They don't follow up. That's why I created my follow-up ebook. They don't follow up. They leave money on the table. 80% of your money is in the follow-up. They don't follow up because they assume, well, they must not have wanted it. No, maybe they didn't have time. Maybe they were driving. Maybe they were waiting until Friday.
And when the other person do not want me to hear their voice, send to the block party.
You send them to the block party, baby. You just send them to the block party. So I ask people, do you want me to send you to the party? I don't even tell them what kind of party. Do you want me to send you to the party? And then they're like, yes, send me to the party. Okay, great. I'm sending you to the block party. And I send them to the block party. We don't have time. We're weeding out the folk, keeping the people. That's what we're doing. We don't waste time. And so now, once you start following up, because 80% of people don't, that's why you have the advantage. Listen, you have the advantage because the girl right next door is not going to follow up. The guy down the street, he's not going to follow up. But you are extraordinary. You're going to do extra. You can go the extra mile because you understand the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up, and the fellowship is in the follow-up. It's in the follow-up. Because if I go to Confidence Coach page and I say,
okay, I am multitasking at work, so we'll be in and out, but yes, let's go.
yes, Cindy in the building. Y'all, Cindy is in the building. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Thank you for jumping in. So most people lose leads because they don't follow up. It doesn't matter what type of business you're in. When people say, oh, I don't know if I need your services. Well, if you don't know how to market and sell, you might need it. Because if you're not following up, it's a part of a system. And so it doesn't matter if you sell lotions, potions, pots, pans. It doesn't matter if you have a service-based business. Every business needs leads. I'm a master at attracting leads. I have unlimited leads. I don't care if you have a lawn service, you need leads. You sell insurance, you need leads. You're in real estate, you need leads. You're in the travel industry, you need leads. Every single person, even McDonald's is getting leads. Even Chick-fil-A is getting leads. So most people, when they hear that word, they're like, oh, they think of one business. But the reason why McDonald's and Chick-fil-A are still marketing because they have to get new business. I worked in radio and television. The reason why we put on a Chick-fil-A commercial 20 times a day, because they are attracting new business. New business is leads. That's how that works. The reason why they are marketing, because guess what? People stop eating Chick-fil-A. People stop eating McDonald's. People stop eating Burger King. People stop eating whatever it is. So I have to keep marketing to attract more people. I need people to come into the doors. That's why you market. So if you don't know how to market and then sell it, then of course you want to make sure you follow. I'm a master at sales and marketing. What I know for sure is you build relationships. When you build relationships, you have those conversations. When you have conversations, they convert to cash. It's really an easy system. Following up is a part of that system. So if you don't have the follow-up ebook, please make sure you grab the follow-up ebook. All you have to do, you can put follow-up in the chat and I'll send it to you. Thank you so much. It's simple. Anybody can do it. So you can keep a list if you want to do it a free way. Yes, I use a system, but if you want to, that I pay for. But when I started on social media 5 years ago, like everybody else, I was just putting them on a list. I was like, let me keep up with the people that I made conversation with. Let me keep up with the people and follow up with these people. They've expressed interest. They seem curious. These are the people that I need to get a Google sheet for free and start putting these people on a list. And not only am I putting their social media handle, I'm putting their link when I met them, if I met them on TT, if I met them on IG, if I met them on FB, if I met them on YT. So I have information. So when I go back to my list, I can click their URL. It takes me straight to their page. So when I'm following up, I'm not looking through Messenger to follow up. I can just go to my list. I have your URL for your handle. I can just click it. Okay. I teach everything in 15-minute intervals. You can follow up in 15 minutes with 15 people on your list, right? That way you're not searching for people, random people that have not made a connection with your page. You want to follow up with people who have made a connection with your page. It's so much easier when there's a familiar face. It's so familiarity. Remember, we talked about this. I'm familiar with a lot of people who are coming. Oh, this person. So you're going to have that list, right? And then that way, when you follow up, you go straight to the list and start messaging those people, loving on their pages, highlighting them, whatever you need to do. Thank you so much for double tapping the screen. Our first goal is 5,000 on TT. Now, if you're a part of my course, if you're inside my 3-day rides or you're in my coaching program, then you already know we follow up every single day. I give you income producing activities that you need to do every single day. Every day I'm hustling. Okay, every single day you got 15 minutes, 4 times a day. That's a power hour. Do these activities. And I give you 15 to 20 different activities that are income producing activities that you need to be doing throughout the day, every day, different activities. That's how you're going to grow on social media in 2026. A system. If you're waking up without a system in place, not a plan in place, baby, you're wasting time. I'm going to be the coach to tell you it's a waste of time. You're always going to be behind because you don't actually have a plan for your day. Okay. Success requires a plan. Write that down. I told you I was going to give you the acronym for systems. Write that down. Save yourself time, energy, money. Somebody put system, the word, in the chat for me. Put system, the word, in the chat for me. FBIGYT system. Now, also next to it, put save yourself time, energy, money. Write that down. Save yourself time, energy, and money. That's what systems stand for. When you save yourself time, energy, and money, you're not exhausted every single day because you have a plan of action. If you don't have a plan, I could guarantee you work for somebody who has a plan for your life because you don't have one. So we got to get these systems in place. It's simple, not easy. I want people to stop saying it's easy to start a home-based business. It's easy to sell digital products. It's easy to show up on social media. Stop saying easy. It is not easy. It is simple. Okay. If it was easy, everybody be doing it. You wouldn't have any struggles because it's so easy. Oh, I have a done for you product. Stop saying that. You're misleading. It's simple. That means if you can follow a simple system, you could be successful. You see the difference? Easy would actually imply that.
Steph, not easy. I tried that once. Lol.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy. It's simple. And people refuse, they actually confuse those two words. And so we don't want to do that. We don't want to mislead people. And they get frustrated because you told them easy. You told them, oh, it's a done for you product. It's all you have to do. No.
It's not easy, but simple and worth it.
Right. It's simple and worth it if you have your systems in place. That is why the follow-up ebook works so well. Because it creates a consistent pattern of things that you're doing that's making you money. Consistency beats guessing. So what happens when you do one thing over and over, like brushing your teeth, you no longer think about it, right? Because it's just one of the things that is part of your system, that you get up in the morning, you shower, you brush your teeth, you get dressed. You don't have to think about it because that's a system. Same thing with being online and growing a business. If you open up social media, you get in the habit of loving on the page. I have a system inside my 3-day ride business course. It's called Lock 'em. I'm going to like and comment and message. I'm a like and comment and message. It's a system. I can't even open the page without like and comment and message because it's a part of my system. You're going to do it over and over and over and over.
Do you use any automated system to be consistent?
I do. Okay. So let me say that I do use a CRM. I do use a CRM. It's called an all-in-one system. If you want my referral link, I'm happy to give it to you. It does everything for me. However, it can't do this for me. I have to show up in person. I market publicly. And of course, we're closing deals privately because I do use a system. But I'm also giving you ways where if you can't get a system like a CRM, that's okay. You can manually do it yourself until you get a system. Okay. But initially, I have to make the connection. So initially, the system isn't making the connection. Like right now with Miss Confidence Coach, I am making a personal connection. So that's all me. No system. I'm still human, right? I still have to humanize social media. So I physically still have to go to her page myself, not a system. I still have to love on her page, leave a comment, all the things myself, right? A bot can't do everything. So I have to do that. Once I do that, if we go down in the DMs, once I start that conversation, now if you're on IG, mine is connected to the system. TT doesn't allow a third party to be connected to their messenger. On IG, yes, I'm connected where if you were to reply a keyword, it's going to automatically message you back. But that's on IG. It's also on my FB business page. On my FB business page, if you say one of my keywords, it's going to reply for you. TT doesn't allow a third-party app to do it. So that is me talking to you for real because there's no app that's able to do it yet. So if I go down in a Confidence Coach DMs, it's me. And I'm going to say, hey, thank you so much. It's Jerusha, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to say, text me the word ride because I'm going to get you in my system. So when you text me the word ride, now you're going to be connected to my system. So initially, I am doing the work. Initially, it's all me. Make sense? Or if someone opts in, give me their email, boom, my system would kick in. But before that, it's all me. Thank you so much for double tapping the screen. Thank you so much. Our next goal, whoop, whoop, is 10,000 hearts. We hit 5,000 already. Yes. Does that make sense? Okay, I have a great CRM system that works and it posts for me and it can post on every platform. It does landing pages, websites. It actually, yes, it's really good. It will obviously, it's automated. All my text messages, all my emails is done through one system. So I'm not using MailChimp over here. And then I'm using Skipio for texting over here. And then I'm using this app over here. It's all in one. Okay. So if you want my all-in-one system, I have a referral link that they gave me. I'm happy to send it to you. Doesn't cost me anything to give it to you. Okay. Now, the problem with most people don't connect. to just sending their website and their links. Thank you so much. Bam, 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 bam. People don't.
Thanks, iShop Cindy, for sending the gold boxing gloves gift.
Yes. People don't connect to just your website. People don't connect just to your links. They connect to your stories. They connect to a person. People buy people first. You are purchasing a person first. When you see somebody, you either like them or you don't. You're purchasing yourself, right? And you like, oh, I like this person. I'm familiar with this person, or this person is relatable, or this person has great value, or whatever. You're connecting to the person before you purchase a product, a service, or an opportunity. So it's important that you brand yourself every single day. This is a part of my branding. Like, you're branding every day. You're marketing every day. And then I'm closing deals privately because I start conversations. We want people to connect with the person so they can connect to your stories, because that's the behind the scenes that you're putting in your stories. And so you're going to have a daily story formula, okay? In your stories, I told you you're going to post 6 to 12 stories every day. A part of it is you're going to have something you're learning, put that in your stories, okay? Something you overcame, put that in your stories. Something you believe, put that in your stories. That's how you grow without being pushy. People get to know you through the stories, what you tell them. You don't have to tell your drama. You don't have to tell all the stuff you don't want to tell the world. You tell them what you want them to know. Got it? Yes or yes? Okay, number 5, in my system that you can do today, you're going to focus. You will not grow accidentally.
Forget about stories, a lot good info.
Really, I definitely forget about stories. Oh, yes, stories is your number one way to attract more people. If you notice, you'll get more views on your stories sometimes than even in your feed. So if you're doing 6 to 12 stories, and stories is just whatever you feel like putting in the stories, it's not so curated. It's not perfect. I was on a treadmill today, okay? And I walked 15,000 steps. How many steps are you walking a day? Stories is just whatever you want to put in the stories. That's how people get to know you as a person, through your stories, okay? So you want to utilize that tool. That's what we're doing. We're using tools. Don't be a fool. Use the tool. Now, you will not grow distracted. You will not grow accidentally. You will not be successful accidentally. Everything's on purpose. So I woke up this morning focused. I woke up this morning with a mission in mind, okay? So you're going to starve your distractions, feed your focus. Write that down. Starve your distractions and just feed your focus. I'm focusing on what I need to do for the day. And so this is the thing what most people don't understand. Stop looking for people you know to approve your behavior. Stop looking for people you know to cheer for you. Stop looking for your cousin, your friends, your girlfriend, the girl you used to, talk to a long time ago in high school, undergrad, grad, whatever. Stop. It's 4.8 billion people on social media.
Amen.
It's 4.8. I built all my businesses through meeting strangers, offline and online. I am a professional networker. I can meet whoever I want to meet and start a conversation. Because there's so many people, you don't actually need them. If your family wants to support, great. They're not going to make you rich. Okay? Stop begging people. Stop asking the same people over and over and over and over in your family to do you a favor. Go build a business with people who actually want your offer. Stop doing that. Amen. Okay? Approval-seeking behavior is time-consuming and drains your energy. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. I need you to put this in the chat. Approval-seeking behavior is time-consuming and it's draining your energy. It's not fun. It's not fun when you keep asking your aunt. It's not fun when you're like, hey, auntie, do you have 2 friends? It's not fun. You want to do things that is fun and you make funds. I do this for fun and I make funds. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? I don't have to beg. I'm going to attract the right people who want my services. I'm going to attract the right people who want to scale to a 6 and 7 figure income. I'm going to attract them by marketing myself. You will not be like everybody else. And everybody will not be like you. Everybody will not like you. If you're looking to only be liked on social media, Houston, we have a problem. It doesn't matter how positive I am. People say crazy stuff. It doesn't matter. People didn't like Mother Teresa. People didn't like Jesus. So what about you? What about you? You think everybody gonna like you? Even on my best motivational videos, my inspiration, people say something crazy. And so you're not going to win with everybody. So I'm not looking to be liked by everybody. A woman that does not require validation from anyone is the most feared individual on the planet. And so you don't need their validation because you know them. You don't need them to like and share your stuff. You meet people like you. I meet people like you every day. I just choose to meet new people. So no matter how hard you try or how nice you are, there will be people who criticize you. That's the part you have to understand. They're going to criticize your thinking. They're going to criticize your behavior. They're going to criticize your breathing. They're going to criticize your dressing. They're going to criticize. They're going to just criticize you living, just you breathing. Everything you do, it doesn't matter. And so the moment you decide, I'm not doing it for those people, that I'm different. My vibe attracts my tribe. I already know. You get the point, right? Yes. You will have enemies just by showing up because you're doing what they wish they could. You're showing up in a way they wish they could. That's why you're different. My mother used to say, you're going to let people worry you into the grave, and they don't even come to the funeral. So stop worrying about all those people that you know, that you used to know, that you used to do business with. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Here's what you're going to do moving forward to grow your business in 2026. You must become focused, fearless, and free. I call it the 3 F's. You're going to become focused, fearless, and free. Write that down. I only do legacy work in 2026. If it's not aligned with my legacy, I can't do it. I'm only going to spend time on legacy work. Post a newly generated highlight. What's this? Oh, I don't know if I want to post that though. So yes, double tap the screen. Let's share the broadcast. We're at 5,000. My goal is 10,000. So if you're listening to the sound of my voice on TT, I definitely need you to double tap the screen. And if you have not shared the broadcast, even if you have, hold my nose down. The screen's going to pop up. We're going to send it out to 10 of your business besties. Share the broadcast. Knowledge is the new rich. Knowledge is the new rich. Knowledge is the new rich. And so if I'm dropping gems, we want other people to win too. That's a part of being pretty. You want other people to win too. Because when they win, then guess what? We all have the resources, the money to change the world. So you want to share the broadcast. Roxy in the building. Hey, Roxy, how you doing? Just good to see your beautiful face. So double tap the screen if you're listening to the sound of my voice. Yes, Miss Teresa, Miss Confidence Coach, Miss Liz, Miss Cindy. Yes, double tap the screen. And so we hit 10,000. Let's go. Write this down. The 3 F's. Focus, fearless, free. Write this down. Focus, fearless, free. Those are the 3 F's every day. You got to hype yourself up. I'm focused. Let's go. I'm fearless. I'm free. Let's go. Let's go. Hype yourself up. Nobody's coming to cheer for you. I'm my biggest cheerleader. I hype myself up. You can do it, Jarish. You can do it every single day. I'm hyping me up. I'm doing the 15 to 20,000 steps. I'm being healthy and wealthy at the same time. Freedom is the oxygen of the soul. And the greatest freedom comes at the greatest price. Most people are not free. They might be walking around, but they're not free. Okay. When you realize, guess what? I'm free. I don't worry about other people. I don't care about their opinions of me. You have true freedom. Most people do not. When you are not free, you are not creating because you're afraid of what people think. You're being created. Okay. So the goal for the day is, write that down, the 3 F's. Thank you so much for putting it in the chat for me. Focus, fearless, and free. That's what you want to be every single day. So if you are tired of guessing, if you want structure, if you want a system that works, I guarantee the system. If you want to stop starting and stopping. Yes, you want to be accountable. You want to create good, valuable, shareable, savable content. And so this is the thing. Most people look at the numbers. The numbers are great. It's great. I have more interactions on FB than I do on TT. Same content, different audience, right? And so it's always, in my opinion, you start looking at the numbers and you stop. For me, I would love to be at 1 million followers. I still need to make connections with those people. I still need to do something to keep that going. And so whatever your number is, don't let that control you. You got to learn a skill set. When you learn a skill set and you learn how to start conversations and build relationships, you're going to have sales every day. So don't look at you only have 50 people who liked it, 200 people, 300 people, 500. We want to grow. Absolutely. However, that's 300 opportunities you didn't take. However, that's 500 opportunities you didn't take. You didn't ask for the sale. You didn't ask any questions to build a relationship. So even if your one video, you don't have a viral video, that's okay. You can still make money on social media. It is a lie that you need 10,000 followers to generate income. You don't need 10,000 followers to generate income. To grow to obviously a six-figure, you're going to have more clients, right? You're going to build more relationships. Does that make sense? So when you are following up, you'll never wonder what to say. So I know my follow-up ebook, a lot of people have grabbed it and it's like, okay, I wasn't doing this. And you can take those scripts and plug them into your system. Those scripts work. 20 years of sales and marketing. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. And so the follow-up is important, and what to say in the follow-up to get a new team member, to get a new client, to make a new connection, to do a collaboration. It doesn't matter what your business is. You need to follow up and build relationships.
They work indeed.
Oh, yes! A 411 said they work indeed. Yes, they work. I promise you they do if you use them. The all-in-one system that I use is for content, conversations, consistency. I use this system. I started using it over a year and a half ago, maybe almost 2 years. And systems remove excuses. Systems create growth. Systems separate leaders from followers. So stop doing this when it's convenient. Remember, we talk about people that are committed and people who are interested. Stop doing this when it's convenient. Commit. Play full out. Don't stop. Grow on purpose. Grow with intention. And you have to have a coach. You have to have a mentor. You have to have somebody pushing you forward to success. I'm going to push you forward. You're going to say, Jerusha, stop making me successful, because this is my jam. Sales and marketing is my jam. Conversations is my jam. Networking is my jam. It doesn't matter what type of business you have. I have insurance people in my organization, realtors. They love me. Yes, a girl, she does, what's it called? Notary. It doesn't matter what kind of business you have. If you don't have leads, you don't have money. At the end of the day, if you're not attracting leads, you don't have any money. And yes, there are always going to be people, like right now, somebody purchased the follow-up ebook. Great. There's always going to be people who go to your LINK and just get it. But imagine all the people that didn't go. Like, I imagine all the people that didn't go to the LINK. Imagine all the people who didn't text the word ride, or they didn't. Imagine all the people who didn't do it. That's money on the table, because you can actually see them. I see your name, Melissa. I could actually go to your page, love on your page, start a conversation, and still convert into cash. So I wouldn't be waiting on only viral videos. I wouldn't be waiting only. I would be using my skill set and getting my orders, customers, whatever you have, every single day. Thank you so much for double tapping that screen. I appreciate you. On TT, we want to hit that 10,000. Double tap the screen. Oh, this is our goal right here. I got one more pin that I need to. Yes, we need to hit that. We got one more. We got one more pin on TT. If you're on FB, all you got to do is give stars. That's how you support IG. Make sure you follow the page. And YT, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to my YT account. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, ma'am. So yes, I'm using the app. I'm using the app to stream. Rosie in the building. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? R. Thompson, how you doing? Hey, Miss Ebony, how you doing? I am streaming through StreamYard. Yes. That way I can be on it with StreamYard. You can stream to 10 other platforms. Okay. So if you want to use my referral link, message me referral and I'll send you my StreamYard link. That way, once I go live, I'm on live on all of them at one time. I'm not going to go live on this one and then that one. I don't have that kind of time. So yes. And I do understand there's a disadvantage to it. But I'd rather do it this way, and that way everybody gets the message who's supposed to get the message. You following me? Yes or yes? Okay, good. Did I answer your questions? Are we all on the same page? Yes or yes? So if you want my systems, if you want my systems, there you go. If you want my systems, all you got to do is message me the word RIDE, RIDE. That way you can get inside the 3-day RIDE business course if you want to work directly with me. If you don't need to work directly with me, you just need the follow-up scripts. You just need to plug this follow-up inside yours like a plug and play. Then message me follow-up so that way you can get the follow-up ebook. It's real easy. Just get the follow-up ebook. It's a year's worth of scripts you can plug into your, if you're using Scipio or Easy Text or any of the texting apps that you might be using, you can plug those scripts inside your system and it'll follow up for you for an entire year. And so that's how I set it up. So no excuses. And there's a sequence to follow up because you don't have time to follow up with 50,000 people. I don't even have time to follow up with 50. So I need that system in place. Make sense? Yes, good. Thank you so much. Yes, for the follow-up ebook, I want to say it's only, I don't know, like $31.97. I didn't, my assistant set it up. I think it's $31.97. So it's not like, something expensive that you need a payment plan. No, it's not. Anybody can get it actually. So you're just going to get that one piece. Now, if you want the entire course, obviously it's more than $31.97. But if you just want that one piece, because a lot of people just don't know how to follow up. They just don't know what to say. They don't know how to convert. And boom, that's going to show you how to do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The one thing we want to do in 2026, we want to have hundreds and hundreds of people in the live. So my goal is to learn, right? I know I can do it on FB. My goal is to learn TT in a way that we are helping way more people expand their businesses, way more people grow their businesses through sales and marketing strategies. We want to help more people. So you got to make sure, yes, you follow me on TT. And if you're on TT, make sure you're following Miss Thang in the building. Make sure that you're following me if you're on TT and hit the bell. So when I go live, you get the notification. Hit the bell. So when I go live, you get the notification. Thank you for double tapping that screen. So what questions can I answer for you? The Truth Hurts. Oh, the Truth Hurt is in the building. How you doing? Roxy is in the building. How you doing? What questions can I answer for you? Yes, Miss Cindy, forget about stories. Yes, we want to get in your stories. Hey, Miss Teresa, what question can I answer before I leave? Any questions about your systems you need to set up right now? If you're just now hearing the sound of my voice, you're new to me. Put business, let me know that you have a business. I recognize my business owners. And then, of course, go ahead and follow. So we'll have so much fun in 2026. And I'm excited to help thousands of people really maximize their time with systems and tools that work. Let me see. Thank you so much.
Question: you mentioned specific type of stories. Please repeat.
Okay. So yes, you want to make sure in your stories, you're doing 6 to 12 stories a day. In your stories is the behind the scenes actions that you have throughout the day. So what you ate for lunch, and you can tie it into your business if you choose, but everything in your stories shouldn't be salesy. Stories is when people get to know you outside of trying to pitch them. So everything that needs to be a pitch. So I could tell a story. Hey, I have 2 boys, #mama boys, and my son is on his senior trip this week, right? And so I actually missed my son. So that's something I would put in my stories because that doesn't need to go in my feed, right? So anything that's happening, any ideas that you have, any thoughts that you have, your expectations, all of those things, your opinion, hey, this is what I wore to work today. To me, that's more story-like. And so in your feed, you can curate it, you can edit it, you can do all the things. But stories are only lasting 24 hours. And people make more sales in the stories, believe it or not, than in the feed. Because stories, people get to know you as a person. They're buying you first anyway. So keep that in mind that it doesn't need to be that serious in the stories. The goal for the stories, and you can tell TT, FB, IG, they all always show your stories to more people. Watch it. Watch, I get 1,000 people who see my stories and 200 saw the feed. I get 500 people who saw my stories and 100 saw the feed. And then sometimes it will flip, but most of the time your stories I get 2,000 people see my stories on FB and then 500 saw the feed. So it just is important that you're doing both, right? everybody's algorithm is different.
These
So
stories are pushed out to more people.
it's pushed out to more people. And so because it's so quick, it's only 24 hours up. So it's really easy. So if I know they're going to push the stories out, I'm going to make sure I'm pushing content in the stories. And then, of course, my edited content is in the feed. But it doesn't have to be so edited in the stories. However, I am on the treadmill, I'm sweating, I'm hot. Okay, I'm going to take a picture. Got my 10,000 steps, put that in my stories. Hey, I had a great live today on TT, on FB, blah, blah, blah. I got 3 sales and 3 people inside my 3-day ride from going live for 1 hour. So, and then of course my 3-day ride is $397, right? So I made $900 in 1 hour. Like all of that, right, can go in stories. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? Okay, perfect. So if you want my systems, did they help you out? If you want my systems, obviously get inside the course. Yes, of course. Thank you. You're welcome. Get inside the